Yeah, so the adventure is called Legacy of Disaster, and the game we're playing is Legend of the Five Rings. Also, part of my preamble last time was spoilers. Spoiler alert for the adventure, not the game, because the game doesn't have any twists or surprises.
As far as you know.
I haven't read the full game. It could. What I'm gonna have you do, I kind of regret letting you choose 2 characters last time.
Just one.
It gets confusing and long, you know.
It's true.
I'm gonna have you choose 1 character each, with 1 backup who you can both control until somebody dies, and then you can then the person who died can control that character.
Makes sense.
So
it's like an apprentice.
So we do fight with him.
Yeah, you can use him in fights.
Right.
Or her.
It.
Gotta think of some names.
Ichigo Kurosaki.
The rules make special mention of, or the introduction, of some sort of, some traditions. But you should know that honor and glory are very important in this game. You need to behave like a samurai.
It's to be expected.
Yes.
So that will be this.
I'm thinking...
If you choose the Scorpion...
Dragon Clan.
Then just cut out that part.
What's Scorpion Clan?
Scorpion Clan, I believe, are the... Well, what you would expect. It's the nasty guys.
Woo! So we have the Bushi, that's the...
The Bushi are the fighters, and the Shugenja spellcasters.
So I'll take a Scorpion class Shugenja.
That's a unicorn... Oh no, that's the Shugenja. Yeah, you're right. I forget how many clans there are. There's the Unicorn Clan.
The Unicorn Clan? Are they Scottish?
Why?
Scottish?
You know, the national animal of Scotland.
I did not know that.
It's a unicorn. Did you pick one more?
I think the unicorn is...
Dragon Clan, maybe?
Dragon Clan.
Dragon Clan
They
what?
use 2 swords.
Oh boy.
Here's Clan.
Bushi?
Yeah, you can choose any other character to be sort of your apprentice. Oh, something else you should know about the world? There's sort of a rivalry between all the clans. So if you travel together for some reason,
it's mysterious.
So we have a Dragon Clan, a Scorpion Clan, Mantis. What's Mantis?
Don't know. It might be the class that's focused on the void.
I'm going to choose a Mantis class Bushi.
Does our second player agree with that?
Sure.
Okay. If somebody dies, then you can step him in.
Is it likely we die?
It's fairly likely, I would say.
Fairly likely.
It specifies in the rules that this is a very deadly game. As far as your Dungeons and Dragons mentality goes, don't get into fights lightly, I would say.
Leroy!
Don't go Leroy Jenkins, you will die.
So, I'm from the sushi. I'm from the sushi family.
Oh wow, that's a good family. None of them have been cooked.
Alright, this will be...
I can't find my
Kenshin.
Kenshin.
Sure.
You can't take
Miyamoto. Kenshin.
Are you going to correct it to sushi?
Yeah, of course I am.
So now his name is Sushi.
Sushi!
Sushi.
They don't have any sexuality, do they?
This is a dude.
They have no sexuality and also no gender.
See, this one's also
straight.
A dude.
That doesn't specify.
This one is a girl, actually.
Which one's the girl?
The sushi.
Oh, your main?
Sashimi. It's the first name.
Sushi.
Sushi sashimi, right? Because it's the first and last.
Okay.
Sushi. Sashimi.
This is awful.
Why can nobody take this seriously? Jeez, I just want to play a serious game.
Well, actually, you have to say, oh, it's sushi's turn or sashimi's turn.
Yeah, I have to do that every time.
Okay, this one's called Wasabi. Wasabi
His parents had a weird sense of humor.
Ryotomo Wasabi?
Yoritomo Wasabi.
Okay. Let this be a lesson to the listeners at home. You can play this game in this way too. You can also just make references to Japanese cuisine.
The sushi cast their spells as quietly as the kami themselves. Ooh.
I use 2 swords.
I don't even use a sword, I think.
I believe...
No penalties for dual wielding. You gain a bonus to your school rank. Blah, blah.
Oh wow, I have stealthy, I can cast spells stealthily. Disadvantage, antisocial.
Well, that's interesting.
You're not a very nice person. Yeah, so your disadvantages are mostly just role-playing things?
Oh, really?
Yeah, so your disadvantage, you don't really need to pay that much
here it
attention
says
to it.
once per session you may choose immediate reroll of any
That's an
roll you make.
advantage. Kenshin is the Dragon Clan. Which one is Sashimi?
Sashimi is the Scorpion.
Scorpion. And the last one
is Mantis.
Are we ready to get some backstory?
Nope.
That's what I want Max to show up in a BioWare game and just yell, "Stop him, Sam, he's gonna tell us a story!" Every time one of those characters opened their mouth, they talk for like an hour. You played Mass Effect.
I did.
They talk for hours on end. So, you should know a couple of characters.
Should we write this down?
Firstly, maybe if you wanna, you're scared you will forget it. Firstly, Seppun Ayumu.
How?
Just write down whatever. Seppun Ayumu is a very important man, and he has invited you to a party.
Whee!
So a party in this case means a possibility for advancement in rank. So you might become a more important person if you attend this party, if the people there like you. So that's why you're going to this party, presumably. Maybe you have someone to assassinate, I don't know. So Seppun Ayumu invited you to his estate, and you're on the way there. It's quite a long walk. It's a couple of days, and you've received an invitation from Doji Haruki to. On the way there, he's going to the feast as well. But on the way there, he has invited you to stay at his home over the night. And you've accepted his invitation, and you've gathered at the village where he lives, Tochigi, which is 10 miles from the crab crane border. I don't believe any of you are crab or crane.
No.
Nope.
Yeah, there are not many amenities for visitors, only one small sake house and one inn. And the shining point of the town is Tochigi tea, a delightful blend created nowhere else.
Blend of what?
Don't worry about it. There's nothing suspicious in there. The warm and soothing breeze wafts over the crane village of Tochi as the world falls into twilight. Everything is calm, serene, and beautiful, just as crane villages should be. You count your blessings once again that the friendly Doji Haruki has invited you to stay at his estate. You smile as you remember the welcoming dinner Haruki threw when you arrived at his estate, his thin face smiling over exotic dishes and delicious sake. You hope that Seppun Ayumu's event will present an opportunity of a lifetime. The tranquility of the night ends abruptly as a loud shriek shatters the air. You follow the source of the scream to find a hectic scene within the audience chamber. Your host, Doji Haruki, kneels on the floor, head placed flat on the ground. In a shocking display of raw emotion, he weeps openly and wails in front of the pedestal. Haruki's pride and joy, the famous daisho of Seppun Daiori, is missing. The daisho stand is broken in half, its wooden shards left lying on the pedestal.
So we gotta help him. Being honorable samurai.
Yes, you should note that, of course, in this country, open displays of emotion are not common.
True.
So he's sort of embarrassing himself.
I videotape it and put it on YouTube.
Kick his ass. And don't kick his ass.
Really, I don't care. I'm insensitive.
If you're going to do that, you're going to provoke a duel to the death.
Alright, I tell him to get a grip of himself and
I have more pencils if you need.
Do you slap him?
slap him on the back.
In the face, if you...
No, back.
Get a hold of yourself, man.
You slap him on the back?
Yeah. I'm sure he will agree with
He motions to you silently and he says, just please leave me alone. Leave me to compose myself for a minute.
Very well, then. I turn my back on him.
The samurai who ignored his display of emotion gain an honor.
Woo!
You did not.
Okay.
So I got 3.5 or?
He just doesn't care.
Yeah, you get an extra point of honor, so on top of what you... Because it would be honorable, it would have been honorable to ignore his raw emotion.
Are you done yet?
See, that would have been dishonorable too.
That sounds pretty
Taping
bad.
it and putting it on YouTube would have been too.
Anachronisms aside. Mm-hmm. You even have a video camera in your equipment list?
No.
Let's see. I got ropes, wakizashi, My last character had one.
Okay, so you wait in the adjoining room, and after a while he steps out. He looks sort of embarrassed about his reaction.
He should feel bad.
We shame him.
He wipes a bead of sweat from his brow and looks directly at you. My honored guests, I apologize that your stay within my home has been rudely interrupted by this heinous crime. You may have been unaware of the treasure that lay in the same home as you rested, but the ancestral daisho of Seppun Daiori has gone missing. The artifact was a gift from my close and dear friend Seppun Ayumu, so that's the person who you're going to see, whose celebration we were to attend next week. He actually says that. I must recover these blades before then, or lose my right to show my face in front of him. Haruki swallows, then bows much deeper than he should, considering his state is over yours. Please, find the blades and return them to me safe and sound.
I see no reason to refuse.
So, does he have any idea who stole it?
Do you ask him that?
Yeah. Do you have any idea who might have taken those swords?
He does. He says, I have a very, very strong suspicion that Hida Samano is behind it. He is a neighboring daimyo on the crane, on the crab side of the border. This is the crane side of the border, remember?
Yeah.
And he seems very insistent that it was that man.
That seems suspicious.
So it's on the other side of the border. Must be really crap over there.
He says the crab lands are awful, to say the least.
They're crap.
The crabby.
Oh, they're crap. Oh, I didn't even notice. Okay,
Oh, God.
well, carry on then.
I don't know, if they were so important, why didn't you put up more guards? I'm insensitive, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
He says there are guards. You have seen his guards. But at night there aren't many, and the thief must have slipped past. Would you like to inspect the chamber?
Yeah, sure.
Look for clues. Split up and look for clues.
He
In his house.
Alright, Velma.
he says if you need to go over the border, I can give you traveling papers. Also, I can give you access to my stables. You can take my best horses. I need the sword when I get to the party. I can't show my face there without the gifts.
So we probably can't go on.
I'm sorry, but I need this fast.
I think we'll help.
Yeah. Why do you not ask your own men to do this?
Are you what are your traits actually?
I'm just kind of spiritually enlightened.
How is your character so simple? Just 2 advantages, 1 disadvantage. I have 3 advantages and 1, 2, 3, 4 disadvantages, and this one has he has 4 and 3 of them.
It sounds like how are you so simple is a good reason to have a duel. To the death.
Man, you're a jerk.
I'm suggesting this.
It wasn't.
Well, he is a jerk, so
It was out of character.
I can't believe I'm traveling with this jerk.
Well, she's very insensitive.
He says, "I will take all of the blame for the inconveniences you will suffer for helping me.
I will endure it.
If you arrive late at the party, I will take all the blame for that." He is going to sort of step aside and grant you access to his room, to the room where it happened, and say, "Please do what you must, but be quick."
I tear the place up.
I put on one of those Sherlock Holmes hats.
Grab my pipe. Where's my magnifying glass?
Or maybe we inspect the room.
So, if you're inspecting the room,
Yes.
How does it work?
you would make, and this is how you learn the game. you would make an investigation/perception check.
Haha.
So your perception, let's see, your perception is part of your water ring. So if you don't have perception specified, then it's your water ring.
Yeah.
And your investigation is part of your skills. What you do is...
Yes, sailing. Is there a boat in here?
Nope. Sadly not. So what you do is you take the amount of dice, that's your water ring plus your investigation skill. You're going to roll both of those.
I got a 10.
Exactly, yes.
I got a 5, a 3, and a 7.
Oh, you rolled 3 dice?
Yeah, because I got free water.
Okay, do you have any investigation skills?
Nope.
Okay.
Oh wait, he has to roll as well. That's 2 of them. That's a 4 and a 9.
Okay. So you keep the highest. So in this case, you keep all of them because you don't have any investigation skills. You re-roll any zeros and add that to the result. So the dice explode as well as... so you've got a 14. Now you roll that dice, so you've got add 4 to that, so it's 18.
Okay. So I got 15 and he has 13.
Okay, so he's the only one who doesn't notice this.
He's the apprentice. He doesn't.
What you see is evidence of a very skilled thief. You notice that this person has entered the room through a window, which is high on the wall to the left of the display. You also find very small footsteps with a tiny scrap of mud on them that goes from the window to the broken stand.
This is a type of mud that only exists in the crab country.
We gotta stop here. It's crab country. Alright, so tiny footsteps. So it was a halfling.
A woman.
More akin to the footsteps of a woman than a halfling.
Oh.
Not a child, possibly a large child, but more likely a small woman.
No shit, Sherlock.
This is also, it's also all very hard to see because the Haruki doesn't want to call his servants in with torches because he wants to hide his display of or he wants to hide his shame.
So can we bring out our own?
You can, but he doesn't want anyone else in the room.
So we light up some torches, I think.
You all start to sort of feel a little uneasy.
Yeah, it was the middle of the night, I just remembered.
Just a tight... Yeah, it's...
I'm a disbeliever.
In what? Keep silent and hide.
I mean, what do you mean uncomfortable? We're still in the same room, right?
Yeah.
She's still in here.
Back up against the wall.
Yeah, we say that.
You can make another...
She might be still in here.
You can make another check.
How do we do that?
The same check. The investigation perception check.
19 and a 9. 19.
And you don't notice anything that you haven't noticed before. It's just a broken stand with slight scraps of mud.
But now we have torches, right?
We just creeped out.
Yeah, you have torches.
We just creeped out for no fucking reason.
Yep.
Outside, maybe.
Somebody killed the guy with the flute. Alright, so where did the footstep lead to?
The window from the
Give
outside.
me a second to find that. You look for the footsteps out of the window?
Outside.
Are we still uneasy about everything?
No, when you leave the room, you're fine. Make a hunting perception check.
Oh wait, I have extra
hunting.
for hunting.
I don't have any hunting.
Hunting 1, so I got
1 extra dice, and you don't keep that dice.
Alright, so that's...
you discard the lowest.
Yeah, 15.
Alright, 22 is just not quite enough. You see...
Nothing.
You see no footsteps. It's dark outside.
We have torches.
Yeah, I know. It's not daylight.
My torches aren't effective enough. Do you have a sun rod or something? So we can't find anything here.
No, you can't find...
Shall we give up?
The tracks. But you could ask around.
That's what was
already
my
middle of the night.
It is night, but there are a couple of people around.
We could ask them if they saw anything, yeah.
There are still some servants awake.
Yes, we shall ask them if they saw
There is a man walking outside in the street. You could go to the guardhouse of the town, see if they saw anything.
First, the random passerby. Hey, you there!
He says, "Ho, ho there." I don't
Who are you
know.
calling a hoe?
You're a hoe. I raise my sword. I don't raise my sword.
Make a courtier awareness check.
Let us.
So courtier, if you have that skill, and awareness is your air ring.
Don't have that.
So that's 3 plus 2 is 5 of these.
So just 2.
So let's see these 3. So that's an 11 plus 7 is 18.
Okay, so
Have you seen anything suspicious around here?
Yes, you are very courteous to him, and he is happy because of that to tell you. Yes, I did see something. In fact, I saw a young woman running away from the palace. It was about an hour before I heard that scream. I was sitting in the tea house at the time. I saw her speaking to a guard, and then she jumped on a horse and galloped off.
Could you specify which guard? Do you know him?
I don't know the guard, and I haven't seen him specifically, no, but he should be on guard right now, I would assume.
Be around.
Let's kill him.
What direction did the horse take off, or didn't you see?
He says it was towards the crab border.
Okay.
Oh, crap.
It's the only joke you can think of, isn't it?
This must be the work of that Hida Samyo.
Oh, you wrote down the name.
Hey, very good.
Right, so let's go kick
that.
this guard ass.
Let's find out which guard.
So you move up to the guardhouse and you see two men guarding the entrance to the town.
Hey, you!
He's so nice.
He says, "Yes, honorable men and woman. What do you want?"
She already had the sword drawn.
I always
woman.
forgot. Yeah. Do you have a katana or wakizashi?
Wakizashi. This one has
I have two of them.
A kama. What's a kama?
I don't know what a kama is. Do you know that?
No, I don't know.
We could look that up.
I have a daisho and a tanto. So a big sword and a small one.
Actually, a daisho is a big sword and a small
Yeah.
one, and a tanto is...
So you have 3 swords. So, we asked the fucker who stood over there. Do you have clocks or anything? I mean, how do you know it was now?
Approximately.
How do you know? I counted. Oh, right.
You address one of them, and he says, I have not seen anyone move in or out of town. We haven't left our posts either.
So she must still be here.
Didn't talk to any strange girls.
On horses?
Strange girls, I'm sorry.
Well, we asked the guy who was standing guard over there.
No, over there, we're standing guard over here, he says.
Yeah,
Nobody's standing guard over there, no.
He said he saw someone talk to a girl on a horse.
He was just a random passerby.
Maybe you make an investigation perception check?
19.
19.
So you notice he seems like he talks like he isn't telling you the whole truth.
Shall we draw a sword and say,
Force it out?
try that again? I just we show him the sword. Oh yeah, who's it? I'm Wasabi. He gets his big sai thingy, his kama, and he says, think again.
Couldn't we just bribe him?
We could, but that wouldn't be honorable.
We're already threatening him.
So we're threatening, right? Or are you
Yeah,
disagreeing?
whatever, I'm fine.
We're threatening. We're threatening the fuck out of him.
He says, I'm sorry. I did see something. I saw Daidoji's Jinso. He left his post a little while ago. He didn't give any warning. He guards the western road.
Let us find this Daidoji Ginso.
We sheath our swords and say, thank you. Good night.
Also, Kenshin does not approve of your threatening stuff.
Let's see, I don't care.
It's a cool image. It's like glistening in the moonlight.
Yeah.
And then
Now,
the blade is
you
at
pull
your throat.
another couple of those stunts and maybe I'll get angry. Perhaps.
Well, actually, Shishimi doesn't care, but Wasabi said, I wasn't really going to stab him. I wasn't really going to cut him. Well, he's an apprentice, so...
Yeah, okay, I believe him.
He's like, oh, I'm sorry, master, I didn't really... We're like the 2 tigers on the mountain. We can't live on the same mountain, but we must train our whelp so he can grow up and hunt both of us, chase both of us out of that mountain, I think.
That's
I need
fine.
more beer for this Eastern wisdom ship.
You move to the guard post at the western road, the road out of the town, which goes to the crab border, obviously. That was sort of not quite appropriate. You find that there's no one on guard there.
Well, damn.
Alright, let's go home and have some tea.
Meditate on it.
But you know that, at least according to the man on the street, somebody ran to this road, got on a horse, and rode it out of town.
So we have to find the god. Just
there
ask
guard,
around, where the fuck is that guy?
I know his name, I wrote it down. Wrote it down.
Very good of you.
You're the name thingy guy.
The name guy.
I'll be the kill people guy.
Lesson to the people at home. Dungeon masters spend a lot of time on their NPCs and their names, and if you write them down and remember them, they will like you.
Did you, when I was playing Dungeon Master, you didn't even know
not
all
know.
the guys.
Oh no, I
Confused
sure
them,
didn't.
yeah.
You had the distinguishment, the guy you gave us a mission and the guy you slept with.
I'm giving advice to people who can then go on and be better than me.
Well, take your own advice from
Call me a hypocrite.
You're a hypocrite, man.
Okay.
You were hippopotamus.
I didn't write it down either.
I just want to educate people on this game, man.
Right, so
We're looking for a guard named Daidoji Ginso.
Who are you going to ask this?
some other guard.
Is anybody near
Someone
us?
who looks important.
There's no one on this guard post at this moment, no.
Well, in the
No, back in the
close
town
proximity?
thing.
Do we? Shouldn't we search the post for something?
We're the best at searching.
15.
So you don't find anything specific.
So we go back to town and ask people around.
There are the people in the palace.
The guard didn't tell us where he went off to.
The man who they don't really know.
So we go
He
to
left
the
his post. He
teahouse.
didn't.
Yeah,
he didn't
teahouses
really
are
tell
a
anyone.
great place to gather information.
Kick in the door.
It's a sliding door.
Still kick in the door
Slide it open.
with great force.
No,
Oh,
we just open the door.
we open the door. Take off your shoes.
Of course.
We take off our shoes.
Where do you think we are?
Honor points for that?
No.
Oh.
For taking off your shoes? No.
One
Yeah.
per shoe, right?
They go like irashaimase and we order some tea.
That is very, very nice of you. That's very considerate.
For who? For ourselves, or?
Yeah, for ourselves.
That's very egocentric.
Who else is going to drink that?
I like some tea. We ask the server.
Yeah. That guy.
So there's a friendly woman serving you tea.
What's her name?
Hey, baby.
Her name is Shimoko.
Isn't
What's
it
yours, sir? Lady. I'm sorry. You lady. I forget these things.
Sashimi.
Sushi, sashimi. I'm sashimi. Sushi, sashimi.
Right, I'm sure there's a story behind that.
His parents were drunk.
Right, Wasabi? Yeah.
No. Do you know of a guard named Daidoji Ginso?
He guards the west post. Yes.
No, he doesn't. Well, where else would we be able to
Where do you
find
think we could find him?
I don't know. I'm sure that he will be severely punished by the master of the guard if he has left his post.
Threaten her?
Why would we threaten her? She
I
hasn't
don't
done
know.
anything.
We don't threaten her.
She's just a friendly servant.
The other guard hasn't done anything either.
I have no reason to doubt her.
Alright, we don't doubt her.
But you can make investigation perception check
I love doing that.
to see if she knows anything else.
Exploding dice. That's another exploding dice. Yay, that's 20, 21 is 25 is 31.
All right, so Sashimi gets her to talk.
She uses her feminine charms.
I haven't seen anything tonight, but there has been a strange customer. It's a young woman. It was a young woman with long dark hair. She stopped by yesterday and today, and she drank tea. She was very quiet, and she left immediately. I'd never seen her before.
The plot thickens.
Do you have any video security cameras?
No,
Well, Japan, they
I
probably
don't know
have
what that is.
Do you have any funny big-eyed mascots doing dances and shit? What did she look like? Well, black hair, of course, and they all
We
have
give her a
that.
tip.
Of course, we tip her.
Actually, that's
course.
not really a thing in Japan.
No, actually, they don't do that.
And we also pay for the tea.
Well,
One
he's
extra
the apprentice, so he tips her.
He pays the extra one.
He has 8 now, and I have 4.
She says, please, I cannot take this gift.
Alright. That was easy.
Maybe it would have been nice to tell you beforehand, but in this country, the custom is to refuse a gift 3 times.
You should have told us that. Alright. Oh, he's an apprentice.
It's not in these rules. It's not in these rules, but I
think
happen to
knew
know
that.
it.
Well, he's an apprentice. He doesn't know shit. He's like, alright.
All right, suit yourself, lady.
So Shimmy does a facepalm.
Wasabi, you have much to learn. My young friend.
Patience, my own pardon. Patience.
What do we do?
Go back to the guardhouse and ask where the fuck he is.
Okay.
We had 2 of them now, so we go back to the first one that was guarded by 2 guys.
Didn't we already ask him where?
In the tea house, nobody knew where he was.
Where can we find his?
No,
Let's go back to the house and
his
ask him.
superior.
Yeah, where can we find
his superior would be Haruki Doji.
No, let's go
That's
to him.
that's our host. So our investigation is complete for now.
Is your investigation complete? Where's the?
We tell him.
Did you find out where
We
the
tell
No,
him our
where
where
findings.
the daisho is?
Probably back in Crab Country.
Ah, crap. Crap nuggets.
The thief was likely a young woman who fled on a horse, and she was seen talking to a guard named Daidoji Ginso, except he's missing as well, so
He's missing, you say?
he's not at his post at
He's
least.
supposed to be at his post. He will be punished severely at sunrise.
But beforehand, we must find him.
I'm sorry, but I have many more guards, and they are well equipped to deal with the task of one missing guard. Could I please ask you to look for the sword?
Alright, let's get the bastard.
All right, so you take You take horses from the stables. You take 3 horses.
We horse up.
Stop horsing around. Hold your horses.
We set out towards Crab Country.
Alright, so the road kind of bends, but you notice tracks, or horse tracks, and they move into the forest.
Set the forest on fire?
Into the forest.
So could you make a hunting perception check?
That's a 12. We have, exploding dice.
I'll leave this to you. Because I rolled 4.
With your torches, you manage to find the direction the tracks are going, so you could follow them now.
Set loose the hounds.
Do we have any hounds?
I'll make some noise of...
That would be handy, for tracking purposes.
Yeah. Right, so you track...
I could burn it down.
Please make a horsemanship agility check to ride the horses.
I think I have an agility here. So
Wow, I got agility 4. 8, 13 is 20.
7.
So you feel like, with those checks, you feel like you could move through the woods and weave through the trees without really risking injuring your horses. So you can ride at a very brisk pace. At this point, the thief didn't bother hiding her tracks, so the tracks are fairly easy to follow.
Right. Tally-ho!
After a while of riding, you see in the distance a horse. When you come a little closer, you see a man on the horse. And you come a little closer and you see 2 more horses with men on them. And you come a little closer and you suddenly hear, "Halt!
Maybe
Halt!"
we should have dimmed our torches. Let us stop.
Do we get honor points for that?
For stopping? No.
We could have killed them. So we stop and say, "Hello."
They say, "Please represent your traveling papers,
We have those.
sirs and madam."
So, yeah.
And we do.
Alright, they take them, they inspect them, and they say, "These seem to be in order." And they give them back sort
Well,
of
they should
begrudgingly.
Are we already in Crab Country?
You are crossing into Crab Country right
This
now.
is the border.
This is just above the border. It's vaguely defined, but it's the forest. Probably because he is of a different clan than you, he mistrusts you. They ask you, "May I ask what is your business in Crab Country?"
Should we lie?
No.
Alright.
We tell him the
No,
truth.
wait, hold a fucking minute here. If the
We
guy...
are going after the daimyo.
Yeah, but-
don't mention that part.
Well, if they
Obviously.
know the thing about the source in the thievy thingy, I mean, if they know we're choosing a thief and it's for their master, then maybe they'll try to kill us. So please,
Maybe we should
don't.
lie then.
He sees you whispering among yourselves.
No, we're not whispering. This is out of character.
You discussed this somehow, I'm assuming.
Before we got there.
Sure you
That
did.
makes
No, you
no
didn't.
sense.
You should have told me.
Well, no. Of course, we're not whispering in front of the god. I mean, that's quite suspicious.
Okay, what do you say then?
As soon as he tries to say anything from, well, I'm trying to say like we're just crossing here, going to a party.
We're going to have to take you to see the daimyo if you want to enter the country.
Seriously?
I do believe.
Yes,
our
seriously.
travel papers are in order.
Your traveling papers are in order. We just need you to see the daimyo, and then you'll be off.
Kill?
Should be okay.
Please
As long as we lie.
allow us to escort you then. And they pull up their horses alongside you, and they start riding. You follow them?
Yeah. Why not?
I don't approve of not telling the truth, but also don't want to antagonize him, so.
They ride along, and after a short while, exit the woods, and you come to a little town. The Crab Clan village of Waimasu is everything you expect in the pragmatic Crab Clan village. Everything in Waimasu looks built for function over beauty, including its inhabitants. Oh, snap. Though Waimasu is many miles away from the threat of the Shadowlands, the buildings of the village look fortified for heavy battle. This precaution seems to have been justly needed, as Waimasu suffers from sign of recent battle. A large bonfire at the end of the road rages on, fueled by goblin and human corpses.
Wait, goblins?
Goblin, yeah.
Really?
You can
They
make...
appeared.
Where are the elves? The halflings, the dwarves.
Let's see, you can make a Shadowlands check. And I
What's that?
believe Shadowlands is a skill you might have.
I don't think I do.
Don't have
So that's your fire ring plus your Shadowlands skill.
Right.
So,
Pretty
12.
good. That's 20.
So the Shadowlands, that would be the place where the humans don't live, but the goblins reign. And it seems like they ran in and attacked this town for some reason. You wouldn't know why. This doesn't happen regularly. But for some reason, they came in here, they attacked, but the town seems to have prevailed against the intrusion.
So they're having some goblin trouble.
Yeah, I said it to the guy. It seems like you have some goblin trouble. Well,
The guard responds, yes, it seems to have been just recently.
he wasn't there.
We weren't there, we were guarding the forest.
You must feel like a policeman.
It's never nice to...
I don't say that in character, of course.
He never likes having to guard an area in case of another attack when you know the battle is going on somewhere else.
Yeah.
You must know this as...
I agree with
Yeah,
him.
there's always
You must know this
risk.
as fighters.
You want to be where the action is.
You want to be where the people are to be saved. The villagers seem subdued by their recent losses, but determined to press forward. The Crab Clan's great reputation for perseverance is reflected in each villager's eyes.
Who are ugly as fuck.
Well, ugly as fuck. They're
But they have
built
their
for function.
pride.
But the guards, they lead you through the village, past the people, and they lead you to the estate of the local daimyo.
How do you respectfully address a daimyo?
Sup, nigga?
That's a very good question.
Daimyo-sama?
By introducing yourself, by bowing, so you bow just deep enough, you introduce yourself, and you allow him to lead the conversation. That's basically it. So you are led into the gardens. You are told to leave your horses. You enter the estate. Entering Hida Samano's manor feels like an entirely different experience. Unlike Doji Haruki's extravagant palace, Samano's building is utilitarian and ready for a major invasion. Guards stand before every door, their eyes drifting over everything to make sure it possesses no threat. Hida Samano is the only aspect that does not fit with the rest of the building. It is clear that Samano's warrior days are over. His belly spills out over his obi, and his round face seems more suited over the dinner table than the corpses of his enemies. As you enter the audience chamber, Samano scowls and waves you closer.
He is fat.
You must be Haruki's newest attempt at swindling me, he shouts.
Wow.
What?
I bet you're all thieves and horrible liars.
Well, of course we
not.
bow and we introduce ourselves as sushi, sashimi,
And Kenshin.
yoritomo,
Sushi,
wasabi.
What are you, Crane Clan? I hate Crane Clan.
Actually, do you have a Crane Clan?
No.
No,
You are mistaken, honorable daimyo.
What did you come to steal from me?
You're fat!
Did you say that?
No, of course not. Are you stupid?
Should be
That would be a very bad
aware of
idea.
this.
Wait. Is this the guy?
He says, you have come to murder me, haven't you?
And look around. Are there any stolen family heirlooms around?
You don't
Lying
see
around?
anything. You don't see anything right now.
Alright, so
I
he
deny
doesn't,
everything.
I should have you executed right now.
Can we duel him? He's insulting our host, so can we duel him to a friendly duel to the death?
You can challenge him, yeah.
I assure you that we have harbor no ill will towards you. Great lord.
Very, very great.
All right then. And he says, all right then, tell me what you want.
He's not really a nice person, is he?
He doesn't seem to be.
How can he look so jolly and still be...
He doesn't look jolly. He just looks fat.
He's just
a mean old
fat.
ass.
Not even fluffy, but damn!
Not fluffy at all.
Well, what should we say?
Well, we could say we're
Travelers.
we're travelers and we are looking for a guard. Because he went out of his post and probably went here, so... Let's just say he dishonored his family by leaving his guard, and we want to find him and bring him to justice.
Let's go with that.
Yeah.
We're also looking for that girl.
Who says what?
Wait. Is he the guy our guy thinks stole his sauce?
Yeah.
Yes.
He is.
Yes.
So
One
we
who-
should not mention the girl.
No, we shouldn't.
No, we shouldn't.
All right, he's waiting for his answer.
Oh, what we just said, right?
We are simply looking for a man who greatly dishonored our host and has been missing for a while.
And you believe he is in this country, eh?
We have reason to suspect that he may...
Crabs do not do this, sir.
But he is not of crab country
Ah, that changes
descent,
matters.
I suppose.
So I suppose you want me to give you free passage through the country.
That would be very
It would be helpful.
All right, well...
It's a very weird guy, crab guy. He walks sideways and goes, woo!
We're all fat and stuff. And ugly.
Legally, I cannot bind you.
We do have valid papers.
Bitch.
Yes, your papers seem to be in order, so you can go about as you wish.
Can I compliment him on his beautiful palace?
You sure can.
I do.
He seems to appreciate it.
Right. Do I see anything in the room worth mentioning, like an heirloom or swords or anything?
He seems to have a beautiful tapestry behind him. It's displayed like he's proud of it.
I'm complimenting on that and thinking from, wow, that's the best tapestry I've ever seen.
I wouldn't have expected you to pick up on that.
Score!
Good job, dude.
It is my family's heirloom. Now, are you going to waste my time any longer?
We can ask him about the goblins.
The recent goblin attacks?
The green...
Maybe we should ask someone else.
Yeah, let's just go out of here. Thank you, good sir. Thank you for wasting your time on us. We're not worthy.
Of course we are not worthy.
He says, I see you are mocking me.
His great presence.
We wouldn't dare.
I'll let it slide today. You can walk around the village and ask anyone you like.
Yeah, let's do that. What's in their village?
We ask the ugliest person.
No, we ask the most functional person.
If you're gonna search the city, you make an investigation perception check.
Again.
Exploding one.
I have 15.
22, 28.
So you all notice that it's a quite a tall, a small town. 2 city guard, 2 crab warriors. You see a lot of people just recovering from a fight. You don't notice anyone with long hair, like what you expect a thief to look like at this point.
Even the women?
No women approaching that description. You also, Sashimi also notices a young boy sitting by the side of the road, and he's the only one who isn't doing anything, and this strikes you as odd. But he seems to be watching everybody walk around in the dead of night, right? This is not the time for people to be sitting idly by.